The first glimpse of the Mauritanian Sahara is unforgettable, an endless ocean of sand stretching as far as the eye can see. The sheer scale of it is overwhelming, and it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe as you take in the vastness before you. The landscape transforms throughout the day, shifting from gold at dawn to fiery orange at sunset. Each hour brings a new palette, painting the sand with ever-changing hues that seem almost otherworldly. The dunes stretch beyond the horizon, making you feel like a mere speck in a vast, silent world. The immensity of the desert is humbling, reminding you of nature's power and your own smallness within it. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with the whisper of wind and the soft rustle of sand. Every gust shapes the landscape, sculpting new patterns and erasing footprints in moments. Standing atop a dune, you sense the desert's ancient power and its unchanging presence. It's as if time itself slows down and you become part of a story that's been unfolding for millennia. The air is crisp, the sun relentless, yet there's a raw beauty in the harshness. The heat presses against your skin, but the clarity of the sky and the purity of the landscape are breathtaking. The Sahara isn't just a place. It's a living entity with secrets waiting to be discovered. Every footprint, every ripple in the sand hints at stories untold and mysteries hidden beneath the surface. As you leave the coast behind, paved roads fade into sandy tracks, and the modern world slips away. The transition is both physical and mental as you enter a realm where time and distance are measured differently. The desert forces you to slow down, to notice the play of light, the resilient plants, and the subtle signs of life that persist against all odds. You spot distant nomads crossing the dunes, their silhouettes moving steadily across the horizon, embodying the spirit of endurance and adaptation. This first encounter is more than visual, it's a sensory immersion. You taste the dust, feel the sun, and sense the ancient rhythms of the land in every breath. You hear the profound quiet, a silence so deep it amplifies your own thoughts, making you acutely aware of your presence in this immense space. The Sahara commands respect, challenging your ideas of survival and beauty. It's a place where only the strongest endure, and where every resource is precious. It's a place that stays with you, reshaping your sense of scale and wonder. Even after you leave, the memory of its vastness lingers in your mind. Here, every moment feels like an adventure into the unknown. Each step forward is a step into a world that is both timeless and ever-changing. The desert's resilience mirrors the people who call it home. Their traditions, shaped by centuries of adaptation, are woven into the very fabric of the Sahara. As you stand mesmerized by the view, you realize this journey is about understanding a way of life as enduring as the sands themselves. The desert teaches patience, humility, and a deep respect for the land. The Sahara is not just a landscape. It's an experience that changes you, leaving an imprint on your soul that endures long after the journey ends. Life in the Sahara is all about adaptation and resilience. Here, every day is a test of endurance, where the sun scorches the sand and the wind shapes the dunes. The desert is both a challenge and a teacher, demanding respect from all who call it home. The Moors have mastered the desert's rhythms, surviving through knowledge passed down for generations. Elders share stories and wisdom by the fire, teaching the young how to read the land, find water, and live in harmony with the harsh environment. Nomadic families move with their herds, living in portable kaima tents designed for the extremes of heat and cold. These tents are more than shelter. They are symbols of flexibility and resourcefulness, allowing families to follow the shifting needs of their animals and the land. This mobility isn't restlessness, it's a strategy for survival. Moving with the seasons, families seek out grazing land and water, always alert to the subtle signs of change in the desert. Camels are essential partners, perfectly adapted to the desert, providing transport, milk, and more. Their strength and endurance make them invaluable, and their ability to thrive on sparse vegetation is unmatched. The bond between nomad and camel is one of deep respect and interdependence. Camels are cared for like family, and their well-being is closely tied to the survival of their human companions. Water is the most precious resource, dictating movement and life. Every drop is cherished, and the search for water shapes the rhythm of daily existence. Wells become vital social hubs where families and caravans meet. Here, news is exchanged, friendships are renewed, and the community comes together in the shade of palm trees. The knowledge of hidden water sources is a closely guarded secret. Passed quietly from one generation to the next, it is a lifeline in a world where water can mean the difference between life and death. In the desert, a cup of water or a patch of shade is a treasure. These small comforts are shared generously, reflecting the spirit of hospitality that defines desert life. Every aspect of life is shaped by scarcity, making gratitude and ingenuity essential. Meals are simple but shared, and every resource is used with care and creativity. The desert teaches the true value of things often taken for granted. Here, even a handful of water or a well-worn tool is a reminder of the ingenuity and perseverance required to thrive. Here, survival is a daily lesson in strength and community. In the Sahara, every challenge is met together and every triumph is shared beneath the endless desert sky. Traveling the Mauritanian desert is a journey through time where every grain of sand seems to hold a story from centuries past. Camel caravans, once the lifeblood of trade and culture, still move slowly across the endless sands, connecting distant communities and carrying echoes of ancient history. Riding with a caravan, you feel the steady rhythm of the camels beneath you and the vastness of the landscape stretching in every direction, a reminder of nature's scale and power. For the adventurous, the iron ore train offers a modern epic, riding atop open wagons, dust swirling, stars overhead, and the wind carrying the scent of iron and sand. Navigation here is an art, relying on the sun's arc, the constellations and subtle changes in the dunes that only the experienced can read. Guides read the desert like a living map, their knowledge honed over generations, passed down through stories and daily survival. The journey is as important as the destination, stripping life to its essentials and teaching you to appreciate simplicity and resilience. Long hours on camelback or in a rugged vehicle foster reflection and camaraderie as travelers share stories and silence beneath the vast sky. The desert demands presence, rewarding you with peace, perspective, and a sense of connection to something greater than yourself. Every mile traveled is a lesson in patience and endurance as the sun beats down and the horizon always seems just out of reach. The landscape challenges you, but also connects you deeply to the world around you, grounding you in the present moment. In the Sahara, travel is both toil and transformation, a test of spirit and a journey that changes you with every step. Mauritania's culture is a vibrant blend of Arab Berber and sub-Saharan influences. Poetry is the soul of the people, preserving history and emotion across generations. Evenings by the fire are filled with recited verses and haunting music from the Taidinit and Ardin. Music is woven into daily life, marking celebrations and sorrows alike. Family and community are the foundation, with mutual support essential for survival. Elders are revered and children are raised by the whole community. Traditions of beauty, like the preference for fuller figures, reflect unique cultural values. Mauritania's culture is a tapestry of resilience, creativity, and deep connection. Mauritanian food is simple, hearty, and shaped by the desert's scarcity. Staples like rice, couscous, and bread are paired with goat, sheep, or camel meat. Tiboudien, a rich fish and rice dish, is a national favorite. Meals are communal, eaten by hand around a shared platter, strengthening bonds. Hospitality is shown through food. Being invited to share a meal is a true honor. The tea ceremony, le feu, is central to social life, with 3 rounds symbolizing life, love, and death. Preparing tea is an art, and the ritual can last over an hour, fostering conversation and reflection. Markets, or souks, are lively centers of trade and community, filled with spices, dates, and handcrafted goods. The market is more than commerce, it's where news is shared and friendships are forged. Food and tea are the heart of Mauritanian hospitality. In the desert, every meal is a celebration of survival and connection. Chinguetti and Ouadan are living testaments to Mauritania's golden past. Once thriving centers of trade and Islamic scholarship, their narrow streets and stone buildings echo with history. Chinguetti's ancient libraries hold priceless manuscripts carefully preserved against time and sand. To see these texts is to touch a legacy of learning in the heart of the desert. The architecture, stone houses, flat roofs, striking mosques, reflects both beauty and practicality. The Czar of Ouaddaine, a UNESCO site, stands as a symbol of resilience. Exploring these cities feels like stepping into another era where past and present coexist. The journey to reach them is challenging, but the reward is profound. These are not museum pieces, but living communities amid ancient ruins. The blend of history and daily life makes these cities truly special. Here, you walk in the footsteps of scholars, merchants, and pilgrims. Mauritania is a land where ancient traditions and modern life intertwine. In Nouakchott, modern buildings and technology exist alongside nomadic tents just beyond the city. The contrast is striking. Young men herd camels with smartphones in hand. Families watch films in tents powered by solar panels. Modern conveniences bring both opportunity and challenge, changing the fabric of desert life. Many young people are drawn to cities, risking the loss of traditional knowledge. The nation seeks balance, embracing progress while honoring heritage. This dance between old and new is visible everywhere, shaping identity and future. Mauritania's story is one of transition, resilience, and adaptation. Observing this blend makes you reflect on the meaning of progress and the value of tradition. What truly defines Mauritania is the warmth of its people. Hospitality is sacred. Guests are welcomed with open arms, no matter how little a family has. In the desert, every encounter is an opportunity for connection and kindness. Nomadic families invite strangers into their tents, sharing food, tea, and stories. Communication transcends language. Smiles and gestures bridge any gap. These moments of shared humanity are the heart of travel here. The generosity of the desert people challenges modern ideas of wealth. Rich in community and tradition, they offer lessons in gratitude and connection. In Mauritania, hospitality is not just a custom, it's a way of life. Mauritania is a land of beauty, resilience, and quiet strength. The vast dunes, ancient cities, and enduring people create an experience that lingers long after you leave. It's a place that challenges and rewards, offering a deeper understanding of life and community. The spirit of the desert, vast, silent, resilient, is mirrored in its people. Here you discover the value of simplicity and the power of adaptability. Mauritania invites you to look beyond stereotypes and embrace authentic adventure. Come share tea with nomads, explore ancient libraries, and ride the iron ore train. Let the enduring spirit of Mauritania inspire and transform you.